Hey, folks in the Chimneys, my name is Greg King with the JY Group. You might recognize that name. Myself and my team, we've been selling a lot of homes lately in the Chimneys. And one of the things I've been doing is sending out a market report to everyone in the Chimneys that they've been finding with some great value with. And so, what I wanted to do is I wanted to up the game a little bit and send you out a new market report that's interactive with this new tool that I have. And I hope you find it of great value. What this tool is going to allow you to do, it's going to allow you to go into all the properties that have sold in the past year in the Chimneys. It's going to let you see the updates, what's been remodeled, the style of the home, and it's going to allow you to compare it to your home to see why that home sold for what it sold for. And so we're going to give you a good idea of what type of equity you have right now in your home. And so you'll see a link right here below. That will be your link that you can go to at any time. And then this video is going to be just about a 5-minute video showing you how to use the program if you could use a little help with understanding that. So once you click your link for the Chimneys, you're going to come right here to comparables. We're going to look at 28 homes that have sold in the last year. Like I said, your neighborhood has been a hot commodity in the area, and homes have reached their peak value. So go ahead and click on that. And here, what you're going to see is you can top right, if it doesn't pull up automatically, is map. And you're going to see the neighborhood of the Chimneys. Here you're going to see red. That means everything in red that has already closed. Yellow means it is under contract. And then green, well, we don't see any green. Green is active. And so this shows you right now that if you were to list your home in the Chimneys, all eyes would be on you. And so it is actually a great time to do that. And then you can go and you can click on all of these properties. Here's one that we just sold within 24 hours. You can pull that up right here. I'll move this screen just a little bit. And so you can see what that property looks like. You can come on here and you can click the pictures and walk through each home to see what it is like on the outside as well as the inside. You can see the kitchen, see the details, the upgrades, and you can see this is an immaculate home, and this is why it went in less than 24 hours. So come back up here, click out of it, and go up here now to your top left to compare. And this is where you'll spend a lot of time for yourself as a homeowner. This is going to show you each and every property. It's going to show you how many bedrooms, baths, square footage, what it originally listed for, and then what it sold for. And then you, in particular, you want to pay attention to price per square foot. You'll begin seeing a theme as you go through this. Also pay attention to the sold date. And why I say that is because properties that were put under contract before June this year, well, that was a different market. As you know, the rates began to go up in June. People began kind of freeze, wondering what's happening with our economy. And we're just now seeing buyers start to hit in the market again. So just pay attention to that when it's sold date. And then come up here to the top right. And here you can see all those properties again, but this is going to be like an Excel spreadsheet format where you can get all the data all at once on all those properties. All right, come down over here to average pricing. Here we're going to show you what the average price was for each property that closed. And so the average right now in the Chimneys is $856, and you'll be able to see the highest went over $1 million, the lowest 680. That was kind of the outlier. Come down here to average price per square foot. I love this screen. Remember our labels: red is closed, yellow is under contract, and then green is active, but we don't have any greens. You again can click on one of those dots. It's going to pull you up to that property, and you're able to see what it went for per square foot, $252. At least that was what it was listed for. Can't share what it went under contract for until it actually goes to closing. And then down here to the bottom right is time to sell. You're going to see that right now homes in the Chimneys are 9 days on market. And remember that goes back almost a year. And so we know homes are going much quicker a year ago than they are now. And so the average is probably more around that 10 to 20 days right now in the Chimneys. And then you love this as a homeowner is that homes are getting 103.9% of the list price. And so homes again in the Chimneys, incredible value, probably hitting the highest peak of the value. And that's why you're seeing so many of your neighbors sell in the market right now. Then you come down here to online valuations. This is actually Zillow. This is what Zillow is going to tell you that the property should have sold for, or they thought it would sell for, compared to what it actually did sell for. So again, what Zillow says it's going to sell for, and then you can see what it actually sold for. And this is why it's so important to have a local real estate expert helping you price your home, especially in this shifting market right now. And so that's your comparative market analysis in the chimneys. And what I typically like to do is I like to be able to show what each home would go for. And so if you're interested in knowing what the value of your home, what it would list for in this market, I'd love to be able to help you out with that. There's going to be a link where you can make that request. And what I'll do is I'll have a quick conversation with you about any upgrades that you've made. I'll be able to dive more into this data and use that data to show you what your property would sell for, as this is still a seller's market and the Chimneys is still an incredibly hot neighborhood where we have many buyers that are still wanting to get in. So if you've been thinking about selling, you're curious, go ahead and click that link below and I'll send you the information. And then once you have that, you can decide if it makes sense or not for us to have a conversation. And again, most agents don't share this kind of information for free, but I'm doing it in the hopes that when it is time for you to sell, that you'll consider me and allow me to try to earn your business because I provided you something of value. So again, my name is Greg King with the J White Group. I hope you found this to be informative and of value. And thanks a lot. I'll see you in your neighborhood soon.